It's the same thing, dying to debt collectors above, or dying to beasts here. But since their lives are on the line. Hey. That guy was a level 7 mercenary the boss picked up. Aim for the wounds. He's dead. I can tell. Move before the smell of blood spreads. Check the down gems and gather. And don't forget to spray the deodorization. Yes. Your skills are pretty good. The skin of a whip-tailed lizard is rough. I guess that old man was right in recommending you. But still, next time, please stick to the orders. Showing off your strength is good, but we might lack manpower when we really need it. Did I do something wrong? No, it is as I said. It can be considered worrying. Even a normal person can face that, and there will be fights that normal explorers cannot face soon. But if you waste your energy here, it'll be rough. Don't worry. I was worried my body would freeze from the cold, so I had to move. I'm sure. Boss, the people are ready to move. And the distance to the save point? Only around an hour more. I expected it, but the treatment for dungeon babies and normal explorers is so different. Are we leaving the explorer's corpse behind? I said earlier. You want to lure beasts with that blood scent. Whether people die or are dying, no one bats an eye. The reaction would be different if it was a dungeon baby. Well, not that it matters. 1 week later, the entrance of the second floor of Geyser. Report. Yes, against 2 whip-tailed lizards, no other damage besides 3 minor people. Much better. Anything else? Down gems. Here. Here. Ha ha ha, down gems. Again. How many is this? We're only at the start of the second floor. So how much have we earned? With the size of this 5,000. 200 per person. Only 200. We're risking our lives. Idiot. This is the smallest one, and it's 200 per person. We found more earlier. I heard the spiders or whatever we're going to fight, they have fist-sized gems. Wow, intermediate grade down gems. I've never even seen one before. I hope just 2 come out. How much is 2? Stupid bitch, can you not calculate? A few thousand per person. Then the workload is a few thousand. Boss. Youngtae. Is there a problem with the patrol? That's the strange part. We thought we caught up, but the tracks are suddenly a mess. Has spread everywhere here, like. Boss. What's with the fuss? That's. Down gems were falling from above, so we tried to pick them up, but our bodies won't move in the air. Is that a beast? Don't mess around and come down. What? From the sky. Get ready for battle. Youngtae, the flares. That. Is. That a human? You said the tracks were everywhere. 10 people. That's just a part of it. Let's leave and regroup for now. 8 quickly. Jun Young, behind you. Camouflage. Dungeon babies to the front. Explorer's bunker. Quick. The flares are going out. Keep the light source on. Move quick. Flare. Fast. Azuraskins. Calm. Young-ho. Toss. All right. Youngho's cleanup is Azuraskans. Calm. Clumsy. Humph. Woa. Azuraskans. Calm. What do you mean by this? Ah, you were taking your sweet-ass time, so I had to step in. Sigh, how outrageous. Is there any reason to fight at full power for just this? There's still hell spiders. What are you saying? Over here as well. Get ready. Azuraskans. Calm. Pay attention. We are normal humans. The dungeon babies will. No. He's level 7. Him. Check the injured first. Those who are fine should capture the spiders. I'm all warmed up now. I thought I was going to die, doing nothing for a week. I'm going to go wash my hands. Weird. What is? Records state that hell spiders are beasts that live in deeper floors. They had never surfaced before that, so the only records we have of them are from the war. But the ones which came up from the deeper floors were just warm-ups. Is that what you're getting at? Yeah, they feel weaker than the boring lizards. Maybe the beasts from the deeper floors aren't much. Or maybe it's us who are too strong. Well, still. These are not hell spiders. They can be classified as the same species. But hell spiders are much bigger than this. 30,000. It has no exoskeleton. The epidermis is weak. A subspecies. Or an inferior species. It also has a different fighting style. A hell spider fighting at close quarters from the get-go. Wait. Spiders are careful organisms. What? Why are there so many spiderwebs? Because we fought against spiders, idiot. Spiders wouldn't make the first move. But there weren't any when we passed by here earlier. Are these even webs? They're thick. They wait for their prey to fall into their trap. Hey, over there. Azuraskans. Calm. Isn't that the entrance we came in from? Murderous intent. You said you had explosives earlier. Yes, but I didn't have a chance to use them. I think it would be good to install it at the blocked entrance. As soon as you can. Why? Isn't the battle over? Ah, I got it. These clichés often occur in comics. The stronger guy is hiding and comes out later, or... Correct. The hell spider is hiding nearby. Azuraskans. Calm. Ha, I got scared for nothing. I was wondering what you were saying. Can't we just kill it when it comes out? I just told you guys. The thing we fought just now is not a hell spider. Like I said, how would you know? Kayak. How dare a microscopic bug? Azuraskans. Calm. Inflict a wound upon my body. Don't even dream of having a graceful death. Wait. Get away. It's a hell spider. Ha. Have you been asleep this whole time? What nons? Azuraskans. Calm. They're coming. Explorers, stop what you're doing and gather. Jinwu SSI. I'm telling you, those guys are hell spiders and... Jinwu SSI. Save me. I don't want to die. Jinwu SSI. Are you alright? Jinwu SSI. Jinwu SSI. Ah. I'm sorry. There are 2 hell spider babies and 1 queen. The remaining ones are part of the inferior species we killed earlier. Use all of your explosives to make an exit. This isn't the time to worry about the cave collapsing. Those guys' threads are far more resilient than you could ever imagine. So. You've seen hell spiders before. You seem to have a lot of experience dealing with them, too. There's just no end to these spider bastards. Where are the advance party dungeon babies anyway? Can't you tell? Those guys hanging up there are the spiders' preserved meals. The rest have been eaten already. How long until the bombs are ready? Just a little longer. Why is running away a given anyway? Ha. 'Cause that arachnologist said so. Those things were originally the goal of our expedition. Running off right after we spot our goal. You saw that guy get eaten earlier. He was careless. Dodge. The hell spiders are on the move. This is what I've been waiting for. You crazy bastard. Do you want to die? Hiya. He's so hard. Another one's coming. Is he a monster? What are you staring blankly for? Hurry up and get back here. So both of you are going to fight me. ALD Welch, this isn't the time for putting on airs. I'll die if I take this too lightly. Ha. How many years has it been since I last used my electricity? Hob. The bombs have been installed. Detonate them, then. What are you waiting for? Yes. Jinwoo SSI. We've made an exit, come over, don't forget the rations. Jinwoo SSI, what are you? It's impossible to give hell spiders the slip. Go on ahead. Jinwoo SSI. I'll see you outside. Are you laughing at me? What a ridiculous bunch of spider bitches. You think you've won, huh? But I've just gotten rid of a few nuisances. You don't seem to understand what's going on, so let's have some fun. I'll take on one of the hell spiders, and the two warriors will take on the other. The soldiers will protect the gate and the archers. The archers will provide cover. That guy's the only problem. It doesn't seem to have any intention of moving. The second floor is too small and narrow for it to attack us with its massive body. The cave will collapse and it'll be buried alive if it's not careful. It must have sat there watching us until now because of that. We'll make quick work of the younger ones first. Owner. The spiders are closing in. Dominic, stay inside the gate. There's no need to worry. They're hardly any better than some horned rats. Don't leave a single one of them alive. Annihilate them. This is better than I expected. It's as if the archers were firing cannons. The soldiers are doing a good job protecting them too. You got this. Why don't you put some effort in, too? I've gotta show off a little, after all. If you fall after only this much, this scratch on my cheek would have. Owner. Dominic. The queen has started moving. What? Combat force has exceeded the threshold and the hell spider's fear. Status ailment has been cancelled. What about the Naga? A Naga soldier has received a fatal wound. A Naga soldier has died. The Naga archers and the Naga attendant Dominic have successfully resisted status ailments. A Naga warrior has received a fatal wound. May. Dominic. Dominic, answer me. Owner. The gate is in danger. There are too many inferior spiders. Just hold on. I'll. This bastard. It's turned its back to the gate. All of its focus is on me. Ignoring it and heading for the gate is too dangerous. If it starts running wild, then. I finally understand why you're stronger than I remembered. It's obvious, since you've been holding on to something this nice. You've offered a good quality intermediate down gem to the altar. Naga summon. Magician. Take down the spider. The weak mystery of geyser has been activated. Magician. Take down the spiders. A rare. Rank Naga magician has been summoned. R. The smaller ones have been obliterated. The hell spiders are still perfectly fine, so the size of the area of effect was probably prioritized over force. Owner. The warriors have finished off the hell spiders. Alright. Now then. What should I do with you? Its weak points are its eyes, mouth, and leg joints. They're obvious weak points, but it's just too big. There's no way for me to reach its brain by haphazardly stabbing at its eyes. Entering its mouth isn't an option either. Owner, the surrounding area has been heavily damaged. If you aren't careful. There. Have the Naga on standby. We'll attack the ceiling and dig our way out to the first floor. What? That's too dangerous. I don't have enough attack power to take this guy down. This is the only way. Is it following me? Alright. I have to repay you for ruining half my life. Feel honored, because you'll be the first. I'm sure has a plan. Is he planning to bury it alive? No, he's planning to dig his way up, so he can't be burying something that large. Is there something on the first floor? The owner is fighting desperately by himself, but there's nothing I can do. Even the Naga that should be fighting to protect him can do nothing but watch. It feels like our very existence has been denied. I cannot grasp his intentions even though I am his attendant. Surely, I am. I don't have enough attack power. There's no need to be so depressed. We haven't been cast aside because we're useless. The owner has always gone ahead of his servants to face danger head-on. He watches out for our safety even in the midst of battle. Just to avoid sacrificing the Naga. He's taken the initiative because this is something only he can do. Ah, how magnanimous can one be? We aren't mere spectators, we've been ordered to stand by. If we believe in him and wait, our turn will surely come. Ah, by the way. Magician. How much mana do you have left? Guiding this thing up wouldn't be so hard. If it weren't for these walls. Doesn't it feel like the tremors in the ground are approaching us? Oh yeah, there shouldn't be any raid-class beasts on the upper floors. Let's stop here and get out. Something doesn't feel right. Hey, wait a second. Look, there. A new entryway has opened between the first and second floors. As such, the states of the 15th and second floors have changed. I don't have the time to take a look. Just close it. The first floor, and a large cave at that. I got lucky. Run back to the exploration team. Don't look back and just run. I was wondering if I'd hit the surface. Now, the problem is how I should drop this guy. Magician. Now. A magic attack from below. No, that's a weakened ice attack. The spider must have been confused, after expecting an attack. However, the path leading up has now been covered in a thick layer of ice. It won't be able to support its weight, and it will fall down along with the ice. I can't believe you caught on to my plan. You really are the best, Dominic. Hiss. Ichem. Of course it won't die from the fall. What the owner needed was neither technique nor traps. What he needed was pure attack power. He needed an opportunity to launch a single, powerful blow that he wouldn't be able to deal here. We can't let the spiders go somewhere else. We have to capture them with all we've got. Hold on. The owner will finish it off. I can't believe their shapes changed as well. Its severed arm isn't recovering. Why isn't the mage transforming? It contributed greatly. Mages need high experience, but they also need to raise their level by themselves after a laboratory is built. Laboratories and forges can be created after the labyrinth reaches level 4. Down gems are needed to upgrade the labyrinth. Level upgrade. Energy 50,002. I currently have 2 down gem energy. I'll check the loot. Chic. A total of 6 good quality down gems from the hell spiders, good quality intermediate down gems. 0030005 and another 44 good quality low down gems from the rest of the inferior species. While it's unfortunate a soldier died, I definitely got some spare gems. You have offered 2 good quality intermediate down gems to the altar. 0062. The labyrinth upgrade is starting. There are 120 hours remaining until the upgrade is complete. 0012. I'll take a few low down gems with me. I'll look suspicious if I return empty-handed. Whatever master desires. Nagas, the fight is over, but there are still tasks left. A large battle took place, so beasts and explorers in the vicinity will swarm over. We have to make sure the gate doesn't get exposed. Take as many spider corpses as we need, and block all the nearby entrances with magic once I leave. Can you guys do it? Chic. Why is it like that? It's about to run out of mana. The rest of you, hide the gate with boulders. Chic. Alright. Are you leaving right away? Yes. The road to the first floor is clear. I'll be able to come back in time for the upgrade to complete. Days will be fine with this much food. Good work, Dominic. It was a half-assed plan, but your improvisation made up for it. As for everyone else who fought, do think about what you want. I'll reward you after I return. Good work, everyone. See you in 5 days. Payubi Gate Expedition Team Tent. Finally back. Took you long enough. But I only took 5 days for what should have been a 2-week trip. Isn't that fast? That's not the problem. Ah, you're hungry. Want some? This guy. So, what happened? I got lucky and managed to run away. Are you serious? Who was the one who said that running away from them was impossible? I don't know who that was, but I really got lucky, if that's true. Were you always like this? I dunno. Anyway, you did save my life, so tell me if you want anything. I'll do my best to fulfill your wishes. You're born and raised in Geyser. You owe me no debt. We're living here on borrowed time in the first place. You think we're still underground? I owe you something. Then if you insist, there is one thing I want. What is it? Take care of this bull. Let's call it even with that. I want to rest at home. I took all the spider loot for myself. I'll contact you later, so tell me about the deeper floors. I don't know what you're talking about. High damages will be incurred from the expedition failure, so it'll be hard to even give me something. Hahaha, as expected of the 12th floor. I labyrinth down gem jewelry, it's on a whole other level. Of these huge things. I snuck behind the team's back to get these, so don't tell anyone. Of course, of course. Aside from the damaged gear, it'll be around 400 million. 400 million won. Why, is it too little? I increased it, though. No, it's not that. Mr. Beck, please find me a house situated in a secluded area. The budget's 300 million won. What do you take me for? This is not a real ESTA, I'll have to look for another dealer, then. I mean, since you asked, there's no reason for me not to do it. What nonsense. Please, calm down. No, Junwa's father, this place is just a regular jewelry shop. There is no need to go underground. Only the items from the labyrinth are. That method is the only way for enter the geyser easily. Please, and thank you. Sigh, it's not like I can smash his head in. Dungeon Doisy 14. Welcome back, Master. Yeah. I can't lock my room door and open the portal every day, so living independently would be the best, right? Even if you were on a trip, how could you go 20 days without a single call? What even is a labyrinth jewelry shop? You just want to go underground again. I want to avoid the nagging too. Master. Are you hurt somewhere? I'm okay. I'm just tired after being busy recently. Is the labyrinth upgrade done? Yes, it finished a little while ago. From the outside, I really can't tell if anything has changed. And it doesn't look like anything has been added, like the core. No buildings were self-constructed automatically, but more buildings and units have been added. The exterior changes at the 5th level. Alright. Since I saved a lot of down gems, I should slowly develop. Ah, Master. A guest entered the labyrinth. What? A guest. In the labyrinth. Yes, they were waiting for the Master at the entrance. A guest underground. There's a party that visits all labyrinths. There is no doubt that their power is great enough to cover every floor in Geyser. Oh, you're the new owner of the labyrinth. The black merchant greets the king of the great country. I look forward to working with you. The black merchant. I understand. So how did you find this place? Of course I knew about this place. The news about the labyrinth's courageous owner, who has led the brave Nagas and imprisoned the hell spiders, has already spread. Master, he's lying. The black market's black merchant is watching almost everything that happens in Geyser. That black marketer seems to be in charge of this area. Even if you make an impression as a picky and weird person, you cannot let yourself be underestimated by him. Oh. You've got a pretty excellent attendant. Well, that's true. So what business do you have with me? Ah. We, black merchants, wish to establish a friendly relationship with the new labyrinth owner and to foster that relationship. In other words, I'm here some sales. I thought black marketers were dangerous. Can't we kick him out? We cannot. If your relationship with him goes wrong here, he'll definitely go around Geyser spreading information on us. Since we've already been noticed by them, we need to play their games. What a pain. If you use them well, it's true that it'll be beneficial for you as well. They're merchants after all, so they do deal with many valuable goods. Alright. I guess I'll do some shopping. Can you bring the down GE, Master, and lastly. I recommend that, if possible, go ahead and buy the first item that the merchant recommends. It seems you're done talking to your attendant. Yes, show me what you've got. What would you like to see? I'll take your recommendation. Ooh, what an honor. I have to show you my greatest efforts since you've chosen to trust this lowly merchant. You're lucky. I happen to have this rare article. There are only a few of these left in Geyser. They're called parasites. The price is one high-rank down gem. It's rather rude of me to say, but I'm not sure you can afford that. Can I see it for a second? Of course. How much would it be if I use this? A good quality one, I see. With this. 5 would do. That's all I have. So it's their tradition to show an artifact that's the most precious as their first artifact. Yes. I know it to be a very old tradition. But it has no value if you keep it in this state, so like I said before. To take it into my body. Right. It's not like I'd keep it as a pet. I've never had anything bad happen because I listened to your advice either. This. It feels like I'm slowly getting further away from being human. Not that I was ever close to being one. A parasite has invaded your body. Starting synchronization between parasite and host. Well, to hell with the parasite and merchant kind of complicated stuff. Let's begin with the labyrinth upgrading that I've been putting off. Dominique. I need your help. Yes. Labyrinth upgrade complete. Labyrinth's rank has advanced from rank 3 to rank 4. You can now construct facilities that were locked previously. You can now summon new military forces. 6 rank 1 Naga workers have been added. Beings in Geyser that have yet to find a home may visit the labyrinth. Naga's Labyrinth. Owner Him Jin Woo regular commander. Rank 4 Labyrinth Dungeon Energy 12.500 Durability 5611.5611 Facilities Owners Chamber Portal Time until Availability April 18, 27. 0.1, Gate 900.900. Storage 2492.6800. Naga's Nest 30.150. Rank S facilities are available for activation after upgrade. Miliary Force 34.150. Naga Attendant Kumanique.Hero. 1.10 Naga Archer Crank 23 1.10 Naga Warrior Crank 2. 2.6 Naga Soldier Crank 13 1.2 Naga Worker Crank 13 18.0 I haven't seen the stat window in a bit, but the durability and limit for acceptance has gone up a lot. I feel like I've rushed the upgrade a bit. Usually with labyrinths. It's normal to build up the interior facilities or military force first, then to upgrade slowly. But with our Naga Labyrinth, you're possessing more than 90% of the military force, so it seems that you're able to grow fast because you don't need to expend energy on summoning a military. Are other labyrinth owners weak? No, they're not weak, but more like that they don't want to go outside. I understand. I can deal with the interior right now. Construct tie-in list. List of facilities available for construction. Cattle Farm 20 You can grow food for the Nagas who work hard for the labyrinth. Training center. By appointing a great senior Naga as an instructor, you can have it slowly train Naga military force. You can gain information from neutral creatures who are visiting the labyrinth. If you're lucky, they might even ally with you. Blacksmithy laboratory. Each are needed for maximizing the ability of physics, magic, and healing. Each facility will help better the skills of the military force. Put up the labyrinth. Expand. Dominique, order the archer and warriors to find out the situation with the beasts that live nearby. Labyrinth map. I'm planning on summoning a new defense force, so don't worry about that. Yes, master. I'll construct a cattle farm and a bar near the Naga nest. A laboratory, blacksmithy, and temple take up too much energy, so I'll have to summon a military force first. Bring me all the low-rank down gems I have. I'll sacrifice it all to the altar. You've sacrificed 30 low-rank down gems of good quality to the altar. 150-162. I shall summon a military. The Naga nest expansion construction's finished, and the capture of giant rabbits and black bears for cattle is also complete. I see. The workers without a job have been put to digging hallways and creating traps. They're taking breaks, right? Yes, they're taking enough breaks. The newly added military forces are also on rotation between guard, patrol, and training. Labyrinth map. Lastly, I think the new map creation will be complete soon. I'm glad it feels more like a proper labyrinth now, but I feel like we're too busy. And because of the expansion. It's hard to even keep up with the expenses with down gems we get from hunting and farming. Naga Soldier 40 Naga Warrior 02 Naga Mage 01 Naga Healer 01 Naga Training Center. I understand why the Duke Spider was obsessively starting wars. I guess we'll have to go down one more time to get down gems. Master. Is that okay? What? You've been staying in the labyrinth longer than usual recently. I like it, but your family. Ah, that's fine. I moved about 4 days ago. I live alone on a mountain ridge now. There's no convenience store or even a house nearby. If there's an opportunity, I'll show you around the above ground. Yes, please. The portal's about to close. I didn't think I'd be in here for 24 hours straight. I'll go sleep, so you get some rest too, Dominique. Okay. Phew. I don't even have time to eat. I'll have to bring a generator in the labyrinth or something so that I can at least have ramen. The parasite has succeeded in into the host's buoy for synchron. The parasite has succeeded in assimilating into the host's body for synchronization. The parasite will attempt to dominate the host. What? Dominate. What the? Eye. My eye. It feels like it's burning. Does he really live here? There's nothing around. Jinwoo SSI. Are you alright? J. Jinwoo SSI. Have you calmed down? Ha. Yes. I apologize you had to see me in that condition. What was that anyway? It looked like one side of your face was melting off. Well, it's nothing that serious. It's an eye disease that I got while living in the labyrinth. I've been in and out of geyser all my life, but I've never seen anything like that. Even the dungeon babies from the deeper floors whom I know are. Are they from the 12th floor? Huh. I got it on the 12th floor. In the Duke Spider's labyrinth. No way. The dungeon babies from the 12th floor are all either dead or missing. Well. Why are people considering me dead when I'm right here alive? Is that why you know so much about the Hell Spider? Well, now she knows that I'm from the deeper floors. But she seems trustworthy, so it should be fine. So, what's the reason for your Discortus visit? I assume told you about where I live. I was wondering if you could come with us on our next exploration. You'd reject even if I told you it's because I want to repay the debt, so I was thinking to just say that I want you to be part of our team. I'd pay you more too. I guess you're not interested since you've been strong enough to act on your own for years. Alright. Huh. In fact, I haven't been acting on my own. I've been living on the surface, but I've started to think about getting back into the underground business. It seems Geyser has changed a lot from the past. I can come along until you're adjusted to it. Really? A dungeon baby from the 12th floor will be part of our team. I'll tell you again. It's only until you're adjusted. I'll have to go back and edit the plans for the exploration. I was sure you'd reject me. I'll see you out. The next exploration is in 4 days, and we're planning on going to the 6th floor for about 2 weeks. Including us, the team members are 5 dungeon babies and 10 normal explorers. You saw 2 of the dungeon babies when we did the spider exploration. A team that could only run away from things on the 2nd floor is going to the 6th floor, huh? I guess we seem unqualified, considering that you've only seen us in a bad light. But we're a veteran team that can even make it to the 8th floor if we try a bit harder. I understand. The opponent was strong after all. We'll prepare all the equipment ourselves, so see you in 4 days. I'll text you the details. I have a lot of things to prepare, so I need to run. Be careful. And the next time you visit, call me beforehand. Or else I'll report you for trespassing. I'll make sure. It hasn't even been long since I've moved. Sigh, it would have been a problem if the portal was open. 4 days later, near the Payu O gate, this entrance is pretty small. It looks like a subway entrance. D, A, B, and C gates are used for large-scale explorations. While D, E, and F gates are open to anyone as long as you show your ID card and report the number of team members. Also, there's a new 2nd floor path at the B gate. So it's chaotic over there because of a bunch of 2nd floor beasts. Damn. You must be Kim Jin-woo that saved our Jun Young, right? Nice to meet ya, I'm Jong Chansik. Level 7. It was just a stroke of luck. I'm Kim Jin-woo. Luck. No, you're just really strong. When this guy looked at you, he ran away screaming, "Heek. A monster." What are you talking about? You were the first to run away screaming. Anyway, nice working with you again. We'll do our best too. Well. Enough with the chit-chat. Let's go in. D. Youngo, you lead the normal explorers. Yep. Chansik SSI, I look forward to your good work today again. Of course. It's my job after all. Weren't you the captain? You'll get it. Naga's Labyrinth bar meal. One more. The attendant seems down these days. She's like that whenever master is gone. At least we have a bar now. Before you came, she was so hysterical. She tried to cut off my tail for snacks, saying it'll grow back anyway. 00, that's so scoy. There's a rumor that she has a secret room where she keeps stuff that reminds her of him. Hyuk. What? A secret room? That's not a bad idea. Soe. This exploration was definitely different from the spider exploration with the freelancer investigators and dungeon babies. A bunch of beasts 500 meters ahead in the corner. Since all of them were from one team, both dungeon babies and normal explorers were very efficient and systematic. Hyun-il, you do the chasing if something happens, and you guys with the spears, move to the center. Jun Young and Jinwoo SSI, stay in the back. Especially Jong Chansik. Cool, right? Yeah. I see why he's the captain despite the fact that his level is lower than yours. He has an ability even though he's from the middle floors. Detection ability. It gives you awareness of all living beings excluding those with camouflaging or hiding abilities. This cheat-like ability can bring you to victory in most of the battles. I thought you had the same ability. No, I just happened to sense them. Sensed, huh? I guess a 12th floor dungeon baby's 6th sense is just on a different level. Did you hear? I think she mentioned the 12th floor. I told you I hate when things get complicated. My bad. Captain ordered for all dungeon babies to get together. It's the entrance to an abandoned labyrinth. Wolf monkeys have settled down on the path we usually take. If we want to go around them, we gotta go through here. I can't detect anything with my ability, so I think there isn't much of a risk. It's still a labyrinth, so I'm asking for your opinions. It seems to be pretty huge. Will it really be okay? Won't we get lost or? I've been memorizing the path, so it'll be fine. Then I have no objections. It'll be a nice reference for the expansion of my labyrinth. Well, it's decided then. We'll go to the center of the labyrinth, the owner room. Now that I think about it. I hope nothing's happened to the Nagas. Don't dig more on that side. Make it as unnoticeable as possible. Don't dig or on that SI. How's Draken's condition? He has a fatal wound, so it'll be a few more days until he recovers. 7. How pathetic. How can he call himself the descendant of a dragon? Can we not take a detour on the blood-marked territory? Azuraskans. Calm, it's possible, but for Master and the ancient dragons to travel, the distance is. There's no need to be afraid, all of Geyser knows that us ancient dragons are slow. Yes. Right. So if we take a detour. I expect it 3 months. What if it's you? 2 weeks would be enough, Master. Alright. Since Draken is useless, you'll have to do all the work. Imposter Rikschowska. It's the owner room. Ha. It's only been a few hours since we entered the labyrinth. There weren't any beasts or traps. It's a labyrinth that was abandoned after the Great War, so it's empty. That's why the map says there isn't anything worthwhile here. The military says they'll redevelop the center of the 3rd floor into a base. Is there a map? Yes, it's sold in the Labyrinth shopping mall. Azuraskans. Calm. They only have the upper floors mapped, but the military has maps of the middle floors. It makes sense since they've done geyser explorations for a decade. I'll have to get some for map synchronization. We're camping here for the night. Huijun and Yungo, take a few explorers and set up a motion sensor device by the entrance. The rest of you, set up camp. The quicker we get it done, the more time we will have to rest. He won't tell me to do anything. I told you last time. You need to conserve your energy. You're the strongest in this team, so you should get used to us treating you like this. If you're really that bored, why don't you go take a look at the owner room? Do you see that over there? That's the throne of the dude that ruled over this labyrinth. To think that monsters were treated like kings. I can't say that I'm used to it. Azuraskans. Calm. Activating Parasite's ability, detection. Cook. Jinwoo SSI. Are you okay? Is it the eye disease again? Yeah. It's not as bad as last time though. Just in case, can you make sure no one comes near here? Yes. It might shock people. I guess she can't see the panel in the air. There's no pain. It's been calm since the parasite domination. My vision's a bit weird. There's something on the altar. Come here later. I can't see it with my bare eyes. Detection. It doesn't look like a down gem. You found a labyrinth's fragment. Abandoned labyrinth's fragment 11.30. A fragment that's been exposed to dungeon energy for a long period of time. It's old but still useful. I guess I saw it because there's a use for it. I wish it had been a down gem instead, though. Parasite is expanding its detection ability. Wait, could it? This is all. Call. A down gem. Huo. Aren't you guys on watch today? What are you doing holding equipment? Greenie. Sunbinim. Did something happen to the attendant? Well, the thing is. What? You're telling me she's feeling conflicted because she's excited to make a room dedicated to Master but feeling guilty that she's doing something without Master's permission. Why doesn't she just ask us to construct a room for herself then? Azuraskans. Calm, we can make a room for Master and a room for her too. She's more similar to a human and of a higher status than us. So it'd be uncomfortable for her to sleep in the nest with us. What are you guys looking at? Excellent. You seem tired but in a good mood. Strangely. Do you have a weird fetish or something? No. I am tired from the lack of sleep last night, though. Most are small and low in quality, so I feel like shit too. Ah. I feel so shit. But I've collected tens of down gems during the night and hid them in the labyrinth. Azuraskins. Calm. I also ran around to uncover parts of the map and mark their locations. So I'll have to come back here alone next time. It's all thanks to the parasite. It almost makes me want to grant it a wish if it had one. Parasite is curious about human cooking. He's calling for the dungeon babies to gather around. I'll have to stay down low and some. It must be a beast. Around that corner, there are two groups of beasts in the exit that we have to go through. From the sounds they're making, they must be either blade incisor bats or four-armed monkeys. Worst case scenario, they're wolf monkeys. Asakaskins. Calm. There are 20 bats and 8 monkeys. I'm guessing you can't tell what the species is with your ability. I can only tell their location, number, and whether they're the same species or not. There's no way around them, and they won't move out any soon. Then don't we just have to wait for them to fight each other so that they decrease in number? That's more dangerous. Both beast groups are too large. Other predators will come here from the loud noises and scent of blood. Worst case scenario, we might get trapped here. Well, I guess there's no other way than to fight them. I wanted to avoid battles until the 6th floor, but I guess there's no other option. They haven't started fighting each other yet, so let's go in when they start. No, no, no. It's not that simple. 28 mid-sized beasts on the 3rd floor. And enough for them to fight over territory. Ha! 3rd floor beasts. They're just like little bugs. To Jinwu SSI, that's sight. There'll be no end if we continue like this, so why don't we just fight them? If possible, that'd be the best. Dirix, then let's go in. I'll take half. How? They've started fighting. About 30 beasts. Today's the day I die. No way. Impossible. In one hit. It takes lower floor dungeon babies minutes him down. Dungeon babies' fighting methods are related to the labyrinth they were in, the floor level, as well as the environment. Attacking without thinking until the opponent falls. That's how most dungeon babies fight. But he's delivering one-hit kills. He's aiming only for the vital points as if he can see them. His speed and strength seem just a bit higher than Junyoung's. How is he able to move like that? Jinwu SSIs from the Marcus Labyrinth. Marcus. Do you mean the 7th floor's deepest part, the Sarlet Lion Marcus Labyrinth? Yeah. He would have had to gone through many labyrinths and beasts to get to the 6th floor. He's probably learned the most efficient battle method for his survival. Since it was in a deeper location than the 8th floor's entrance. Makes sense if he's from a named labyrinth. He probably has an inherent talent for battle too. There's no other way to explain this. He's still containing his powers, but I still had to bring up Marcus. I'll have to think of a story for Jiwu SSI. Let's stop fooling around and get to work. Right, he's carrying us all here. We need to at least show some effort. My body feels extremely light. The enemy's movements look extremely slow. I don't get it. Was I fighting with all I have just now? I repressed all my strength to seem close in level to Junyoung SSI. So why is it as if I'm giving it my all? Due to the parasite, your dormant powers have been activated to a low degree. Depending on the host's dormant powers, there may be a difference in the increase of power. Due to the parasite, Him Jinwa's ability, weakness detection, has been strengthened. Is that its heart? Its ribs are protecting it. So this is what the parasite is showing me. The more I find out about its abilities, the more wonderful it seems. The price I paid for it seems cheap now. Except for the part where it tried to domin. I'll need to investigate into it more to fully utilize it. Parasite has already recognized the host. A parasite who has completed synchronization with the host will try its best to keep the host alive for its own survival. Jinwoo SSI. We're done here. You said you take half, but you took 70. Was it too much? It does make the exploration more convenient. But please think of me, who has to make excuses for your skill. The explorers are talking about how you're a hero made for war. You're about to become a god. I guess I overdid it. Battle's over, so don't fool around and gather the down gems before other beasts get here. Hurry. Jun Young. Chansik SSI, you did great. I think there's another problem. Another exploration team is nearby. Twice our size. They're approaching us divided into groups as if to surround us. I couldn't detect them earlier because I was distracted by the battle, but they were probably watching us from the middle of the battle. Prepare for battle. Everyone, be on guard. They're not beasts, why do we? Beasts aren't the only enemy in Geyser. Because the laws are meaningless in Geyser, it's commonplace to steal other spoils. There are about 30 mid-sized beast bodies, and the exploration team is tired from the battle. An exploration twice our size watching us from afar and only approaching after the battle's over. If we didn't have Chansik SSI with his detection ability, we would have been ambushed. They're gathering. They seem to have figured out that we're aware of them. I guess they've given up on an ambush. Are they leaving? No, they're still approaching. We'll be on guard for now and act accordingly. The exploration team's tired, so we'll get caught even if we run. Jinwoo SSI. I know it feels like we're depending on you a lot. I like you guys. Well, if it isn't you guys. Song Jongchul, you bastard. Don't be so mean. We haven't seen each other in a while. I'm happy to see you. I heard you guys got massacred by the spiders last time, but I see you're already back on your feet. How productive. You must have extra lives or something. Enough with the bullshit. Just go your own way. Whoa, you're so sensitive. You know we have to pass through here to get to the lower floors. Did you get anything good? Who is he? There's an organization called Exploration Association. The government's backed them up recently, but they're basically a gang who restricts the labyrinth's entrances and creates tyranny. And the government's okay with that. It's hard to believe, but there are already a high influx of people who've registered for the association. At this point, more teams are in the association than those who aren't. These kinds of things happen because so much money is involved in the geyser business. They probably think they have a just and great cause, but in the end, it's just a fight for money. I don't like them. Parasite is evaluating the opponent's power. There are 9 dungeon babies. Song Jongchul is a bit stronger physically than Junyoung SSI. The rest are below 7th floor level. About 40 explorers. They are all holding weapons, and their facial expressions haven't changed at all. I guess they're used to this. If we fight them, this side will definitely be massacred excluding me. Really. They're getting on my nerves. They're getting on my nerves. Killing intent. Azuraska. And it's on par with that of the King of the Labyrinth. My entire body froze up. It's dangerous. Is the king nearby? No, right behind, don't tell me. Look at you. Why are you acting so scared? It's just a prank. My little Junyoung became so cute during the time I didn't see you. No, it was. You're making me seem like the bad person here. But I had fun regardless. You guys must have suffered quite a bit thanks to these spiders. I thought you might need some help, but this Appa has quite a lot to do, you know. Wink. Guys, let's go. Let's not touch our little Junyoung's prey. Oh, also. I believe we haven't met before, but let me give you one piece of advice.